Hello, my fellow geeks and nerds. This is Jinx in his captain's chair, once again bringing you some geeky goodness. Now, I heard about this monthly subscription box about 2 months ago called Retro Game Treasure. I thought it was too good to be true. I did my homework, I did my research, and it is really, really good. They bring you retro games to your front door. No more do you have to search and scavenge just to get a good title, and sometimes it's with a bad label or doesn't work at all. With Retro Game Treasure, it's guaranteed to work, it's a low price, and let's be real, it saves time. Now, they've been around for about 2 years, and well, I looked online, I didn't really see a lot of negative, I saw a lot of positive. I checked them out on their website, and to be completely honest, I looked fantastic. I'm like, I have to sign up. So I immediately signed up. And when you sign up, they have an offer. They have an offer of 1 month, 3, 6, or 12. I did the 1 month because honestly, I'm broke, and that way I can test to see how it goes. I mean, you never know. With hype and everything, you don't know how it's going to be. Although I don't see that being an issue here because of so much research and so much positive feedback. I don't see it being an issue. I believe I'm going to at least get my value. Now, when I first signed up, it sent me a survey asking me what systems I had or systems I'm looking to add to. Now, I only selected Super Nintendo and Nintendo right now, but that doesn't mean I won't be looking for other stuff in the future. Systems they do carry is Sega Master System, Sega Genesis, Sega CD, Dreamcast, Game Gear, Dreamcast. I think I said that already. And then, of course, they have Nintendo, Super Nintendo, N64, Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color. They also have PS1, and I think they're going to be adding GameCube. If they haven't already, by the time you see this, they may start doing it in the future. Maybe. That's still a possibility. Maybe, maybe not. I could be wrong. But if they did, I might have to change my preference. And essentially, so you pick the systems you want games for. Now, they will not send you games for systems you don't want. And after you select the system you want to get games for, what you can do is then you fill out an inventory list. You add games that you already have. Don't add games you don't have that you want. That's a different portion of the survey. They do have what's called a wish list. So after you do the inventory and you set everything up, you can actually go to the wish list and add games there. Now, let's not get crazy. I mean, they're not going to give you Chrono Trigger or Earthbound or anything, but you're still going to get some really good games. Who knows? Turtles in Time, Mortal Kombat if you don't have it. I mean, who doesn't have Mortal Kombat in their collection? This guy. Sad but true. I mean, I had to sell portions of my collection, and now I'm recollecting. And this subscription box is perfect because you can actually start a collection, you can restart a collection, you can use it to regain what you once had. It's perfect for everybody. Now, what I found amazing is the wish list allowed you to add. Well, I added a lot on my wish list for Nintendo and Super Nintendo. Now, no guarantee you're going to get something off your wish list, but if it's on your wish list, you're more likely to get it if they can get it to you. Now, the box itself, right here, if you can see it, woo, yeah, that's my address. Nobody needs to see that. It looks like a treasure chest from, in my opinion, Zelda Link to the Past. Man, I almost feel like music should be playing when I open this. So let's go ahead and open it and examine the box. Now, as you open it, right here on the tag, right there, it says, "Thank you for playing," and then it has a life meter like every Zelda game that I've ever played. And once again, that is RetroGameTreasure.com. Check it out. It's great for picking up some retro games that were made like almost 20 years ago. Oh Lord, I feel old. but they were made almost 20 years ago. They don't make them anymore, so it's really hard to find them. These guys do the work for you. They find them and send them to your door, so all you got to do is wait. And sometimes waiting's even harder than going out there and finding them. I know, I had to wait for this thing for like several weeks. Well, okay, maybe not several weeks, but it felt like an eternity. Now let's see what they sent me. Oh, you're alright. So it looks like I have 3 games. Now they'll send you 3 to 5, depending on what they send you. Obviously, if they send you one really good game, they'll try and get two complimentary games that are fairly on the cheaper side to even it out. So you'll get about 3 games. But if they all they give you is moderate games, it'll be more like 4 or 5, and that's the scale that I'm assuming they're using. I got 3, so that means one of them must be really, really good. So the first one is Super Tennis. Super Tennis. Now, I don't really care for sports games. Now, I'm not bashing them because I did say I want it. I did say I want it because I'm a collector. I'll collect anything. I'll play anything at least once. Who knows? I might end up liking this game. But I'd like to point out that the label is in pretty good condition. There's a little wear and tear up here on the other side. But for the most part, the label looks good. There's no real discoloration on the cartridge itself, and it looks pretty clean. I mean, I can't complain. I mean, I bought worse. I bought worse, I'm sure, but it looks in pretty good condition. When I checked online, it averages about, I want to say $4 to $5. And no, I do not use eBay prices. I find that people who sell things on eBay usually hike it up to astronomical prices. I prefer to use my online tool, which it usually works out better for me, whether I'm buying or selling or just trying to find something for a buddy. So $45, $4 to $5. That's not bad. You figure I paid, let's see, $34.99 plus tax, about $40 for the box. Here's $5 value right here, 5. Now the second game looks like Skate or Die. Once again, very good title. I played it when I was younger. My brothers used to always whip me at it or play better than me. Once again, if you look, the label looks to be in pretty good condition. Can't really complain. I mean, obviously there's some scuffs, but hey, you can't complain. I mean, it's in really good condition. I don't really see any discoloration on it. Looks to be in pretty good shape. And one thing the Mega Buck guarantees is all of them work. So it's guaranteed to work because they test them. And I think that's amazing because then I don't have to worry about whether or not it works or not. No offense, but I don't like having to bust out my Q-tips just to get a game to work. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll do it when I find something at a garage sale, but I prefer not have to worry about that. And they guarantee that they work. So, Skate or Die averages about $5. Now, I thought it would be more because, honestly, in my opinion, I thought it was a more popular title. I thought it'd be a little bit higher. It's not, which is weird because, especially when it comes to resellers, because like Super Mario Bros. 3, not rare but popular, and the prices on that are astronomical. So I thought this would be a little bit higher. It's not. Doesn't make me any sadder. I love the game. I'm gonna enjoy playing with it, and I'm gonna enjoy sharing it with my kids. So there you go. And the last game, which I'm gonna be real honest, there's certain titles that people should have in their collection. If you're collecting Nintendo, Super Nintendo games, there's certain titles that you must have. Like for Super Nintendo, it's Super Mario. Excuse me. For Super Nintendo, Super Mario World. If you own a Super Nintendo and you don't have Super Mario World, dude, what's going on there? For Nintendo, there's a few titles. Obviously, the Mario Brothers games, Metroid, And this game right here, I had it before. I ended up having to sell it off. I was very disappointed when I had to get rid of it. Uh, but thanks to Retro Game Treasure, I just got it back. And this is a must-have if you collect, in my opinion. Uh, Contra for the NES. And once again, if you look, the label looks to be in really good condition. Obviously, there's some scuffs and maybe a little bit of dirt here and there. Nothing a few Q-tips can't solve, but once again, guaranteed to work according to Buck the Megabuck. So, yeah. Now, this game has the infamous Contra code. Now, the Contra code is amazing, and it adds lives and stuff like that. But I'm gonna be real. I try and play the game through as it was originally intended, without using cheat codes. I'll usually beat the game first, and then I'll go back and use cheat codes to have a little bit of fun with it. Because sometimes you can get those weird cheat codes like Moonwalk on Super Mario Brothers 3, and unrealistic, but it's fun to use sometimes. Oh my goodness! And this right here averages about between $41 on average for loose. And if you remember correctly, I paid about $35.40 for the box. Here's the value right here. Right here. Now, with the other games, that adds up to about $50 worth of value. That's insane. How do they make a profit? Hey, don't question it. Hey, if you can get games that are good for a decent price, hey, I'm not going to argue. Oh, looks like there's something at the very bottom. Thanks for your subscription. Here's a few tips. Post just something from Buck the Megabuck. Like, share your video online and stuff, and that's what I'm doing. So here we go. Now, that seems to be all that's in the box, but if you look in the box, like, you got a key there, and if you look to the other side, you got a star. Now, when I was doing my research, I saw some of these unboxings where there used to be a saying on the inside of the lid from Buck the Megabuck, and I gotta say, I'm a little disappointed that they're obviously not doing that anymore. But nonetheless, I mean, the box obviously has been improved since the videos that I saw. The value's there. Guaranteed no duplicates. I mean, shoot, Contra was on my wish list. Bam! Right off my wish list. First month. That's insane. Not guaranteed to happen every single time, though. They have to go through what they have. And fortunately for me, they had something off my wish list. So that's my September 2016 box of goodness from Retro Game Treasure. And this is Jing saying, I will see you around.